Good morning students, I am Satnam Kaur. I am going to explain you the 10th class chapter number 24, that is the central tendency. What is the meaning of central tendency? We have to just deal with any data, okay, and in this data we have to find the mean, median, mode, then quartiles also. Mean, mode, these names mean we already know from 6th class. Median already known, then mode, that is already known, but there are few new concepts are, because our class is changed, that means the new concepts will be there. Okay, now see in this mean. Now what is mean? We have to find the average value. Different values are there and I have to find the average. I want to distribute equally each person. Each person have different marks, then I want to find like that you score different marks in the different subjects. Okay, out of 1000 you get 700, 800 or 850 like this one, but I want to find average. That means if I assign equal marks from that total marks to each subject, what will be that we have to find the average. Clear? Now in this your 10th class there are 3 methods of mean. First is direct method. This is the first one. Second is the shortcut method, and the next one, that is the step deviation. This is also called assumed mean. This both are same. Then next is the step deviation. In the board exam, they can ask for any method. They can write find the average by this, that or that method. That means we have to use that particular method. So we have to learn these 3 methods, how we can find the mean by these. I am going to solve one sign by each method. Okay. First of all, direct method. Now data are 2 types. Just the data can be simple form or grouped form. We will find this by direct method, but that is depend upon how the data is given to us. If like this one, value of x is given 2, 4, like this one 6, 8. Simple one. Okay, frequency that is given there 3. Then there is 4, there is 9, there is 8 like this one. Frequency can be discrete or decrease or increase. Here I can take also 1. I am taking the statement by my own, not from the book. Simple statement. Now this is the simple data. If I want to use the direct method, then what to do? I have to multiply this x with f. That means I will find the value of fx. Now 2 multiply 3 become 6. 4 multiply 4 become 16, then 9 multiply by 6 become 54, then 8 ones are 8. First I find the multiplication of x and f. This is called direct. We multiply it direct. Then what is the formula to find the mean? That is sum of this value which we find taken by the multiplication. 6, 16, 22, 22, then this becomes 76, 76 and 8 become 84. This is my become sum. Then the sum of the frequency. Don't take this one. We have to take this frequency. Now 3, 7, 8 and this become 17. Okay. Now the formula is of mean. We can write x bar. Then it will be sigma. Sigma means summation. Summation of what? That is fx. That means what we multiply fx, the summation of that will be divided with summation of the frequency. Now this value is 84 and this value is 17. Now we can divide it and find the value of that mean. This is the simple direct method. But if the data is given grouped data, then what to do? We will use the direct method. But if this simple data at this place, the value is given of the grouped data, like this one. There is given 0 to 5, then 5 to 10, 10 to 15, then 15 to 20. This is the group data. That means value lie between 0 to 5, value lie between 5 to 10, then 10 to 15, 15 to 20. Then frequencies again, that can be decrease, increase, any frequency is there. There is 2, there is 4, there is 6, there is 2 again. Any frequency can be there. Okay, now what to do? Now it is not possible to multiply 2 with 0 and 5 because 2 values are there. Then what we have to do? We will find the class mark. Okay, now we first find the class mark here. Xi. Now how to find the class mark? This value plus this value. That means 0 plus 5. Then divided by 2. Average of it. Summation of two numbers divided by 2. It becomes 2.5. Then summation of this lower and this one. 5 plus 10 become 15. Divided by 2, that become 7.5. No need to add each number and divide. We have to just find the first number, then we have to take this size. What is the difference between these numbers? There are the difference of 5 each. That means we have to just increase each number by 5. If we do, because if there are a bigger number, there will be this will become the time consuming, but we have no time in the board paper. So that's why we have to take this test. What is the difference between these value? That will be same here, because 2.5 there will be 7.5. next one 7 plus 5 become 12.5, then become 17.5. Okay, now this value xi, and now I cancel it because from this value now I have changed this value. This value comes from this, that means this is cancelled now. Now what we have to use? This frequency we have to use with along this number. Now 2.5 multiplied 2. That means now fi multiplied by xi. 2.5 multiplied 2 become 5. Then 7.4 multiplied by 4. This become 30. Then 12.5 multiplied by 6. 72. 75 will be there, then 17.5 become multiply this, there will be 35. Now what to do again? Because we have multiplied, now we have to take the sum of it and then sum of this frequency. Always we have to divide with the sum of frequency. Okay, because I just use this value already, that's why I am not going to use it. Now new value is this one, now this new will be multiplied with the f. If I take the sum of this become 15, then 1, 4, 11 and 3. 145 will be there. Again this 6, 12 and 14 is there. Now what to do? We have to divide this sum with this. Sigma fi xi divided with sigma f. This is now become mean of the value. This is called the direct method for simple equation and from the group method, grouped data. Now, if I want to take the second method, mean I want to find, but if we say ask by assumed mean or the shortcut method, then how to do it? Now this assumed mean method I am using for the grouped data. Now this value is given to me 0 to 10, 10 to 20, then 20 to 30, then 30 to 40. This is the class interval is given to me. Then frequency is also given to me, that is like 2, 6, 5, 4. I take like this one. I am not taking the statement from the book. You have to solve the statement. I am just giving you the knowledge of the method, how to solve these sums. Any statement can come in your board exam. So we have not just like this one only, we have to these statements solve and we can cram it. No, we have to understood the method. I am not just 20 sums are there belonging to this method. No need to solve the 20 sum. You can solve any 6 or 7. You have to able to solve the method. Which method we have to apply. Now this is class interval, this is the same method because class interval there, which value we have to find? We have to find the mid value, that is class mark. Now it become x. Now how to find it? Just add these number and divide by 2. 0 plus 10 become 10, divided by 2 become 5. Then 10 plus 20 become 30, divided by 2 become 15. Now see again, what is the difference? 10 here, 10 here. That means we have to increase just by 10. Now if I take here this one, it become 25, then it become 35. This is one. Now I cancel this value, now this value become from here. Don't touch this frequency. This is only for multiply. We have to apply all the formulas of these numbers. Now assumed mean. That means I have to assume any number in my mind from these numbers. I can take any center value. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4 values are there. Not a center value, that means I can take 15 or I can take 25, it's upon me. Answer will be same. You can, if you take 15 A or if you assume the 25 number, answer will be same. I am taking this 15 number. I let it as A. This is called assumed mean. I assume it. Okay, now what to do? From this become, now new number is going on, that will be D, x minus A. Now x, this is the xi. From these number I have to subtract this 15. 5 minus 15, because if I take 25, that means 5 minus 25 will be there. But now I assume the number 15, so that's why 5 minus 15, what will be there? 10, but with the negative sign. See, 5 minus 15, it become minus 10. Then 15, that means I have to subtract this A from each number. 15 minus 15, there will be 0. 25 minus 15, there will be 10. Then 35 minus 15, there will be 20. Now this value from where comes? From there. Now this is also cancel and this will we have to use. From this, divide by 2 become this number. Now by subtracting from these number, this is the new one. We have to use the new one, latest one. Old, just we have to just let it. Just remove it. That means this we have to not use, this we have to, frequency we have don't use now. Till now we have not used it. We just use it. This number become, these number becomes. Now after these number, this become, that means now I will use this. Now what to do? This D will be multiplied with F. F will be used only for multiply or summation will be used. Now D will be multiplied F. There is minus 10. Minus 10 will be multiplied with 2 become minus 20. 0 multiply 6 become 0. 10 multiply 5 become 50. Then 20 multiply 4 become 80. Now when you take the summation of these numbers, there will be confusion, because I know that there will be you do the calculation wrong and the whole sum will go to wrong. Only half marks you get for the method only. Now see, there is minus 20, there is 0. Just take the positive number separate and negative number. Just let there is minus 10. If there is, suppose if there are 5 numbers, then this minus minus I add first, it become minus 30. Then positive become 130. Then I subtract the negative number from the positive. Now there is alone minus 20. That means I first add positive, take separate, negative take separate. Then add and subtract that numbers. 80 plus 50 become 130. Then minus 20, that means there will be 110. This is the summation of F and D. Okay. Then I have to take the summation of again which value? That is frequency, because summation of frequency we have to use for division. Now I take the sum, 9, 6, 15 and 17 is there. Now what to do? Summation of this FD divided by summation of F. Now just let it. I subtract A value from each number. We have not authority to subtract of any number by on. Because I subtract A from each number, that's why I add A here now. Subtract, if I subtract 2, then add 2, value will be same. That's why, because I subtract a from each number, at the last I have to add the a. Now it becomes the formula of the mean. Summation of multiplication divided by summation of frequency, that is we already used. But new concept, we subtract a from here. That's why I add a here. Okay, now it becomes the formula of mean. Now the value of a, which I assume there is 15, the summation is 110, and the frequency there is, we find that is 17. We have to divide 110 by 17, it becomes the decimal value, then I can add that decimal value in the 15. It becomes our mean by assumed mean. Okay, now the third method, that is the step deviation. Now I can continue the step deviation method from here, this statement. Clear? Now see. I am going to take the same statement here. And one thing more, if we find the mean by any method, the answer will be same, because mean is same. Answer will not go to change. Answer will be same, but we have to learn these three methods because in the examination they can ask any method. Now interval is given, frequency is given. First step, we have to pass the class mark. Add these number and divide it by 2, it becomes the value of xi. Then 5, 15, then 25, and the last one is 30. Same concept is there. The next concept D. I am not going to do the assumed mean. I am now solving the method of step deviation. But assumed mean will be continue in this method. So I am taking the same statement. D. How to find the D? Assume any, and now I am going to take 25 as A. I am seeing that you can take middle value, but there are 4 values, so that there is not a middle value. I can take, there are 2 middle, I can take any. So that's why now I am going to taking the value A as 25. Now A is 25. Now what to do? I find the A. How to find 25? We have to subtract from the each number. 5 minus 25. It become minus 20. Then 15 minus 25, it becomes minus 10. Then 25 minus 25, there will be 0. 35 minus 25, there is positive 10. Then next step, in the assumed mean, we have multiplied this value of D with the value of F. Because from this become this one, from this become this one. That means from new one, we have to take only new one. Just let it the old one. Now, I am going to increase the one step, that is called step deviation. Now, see, what is the common difference in this interval? That is 10. Now, I assume that H value is 10. The common difference between these interval is 10. Now, I am going to find the value of T. Now, what is that? D divided by H. Value of H is 10. Minus 20 divided by 10. It becomes minus 2. Then minus 10 divided with 10 become minus 1. 0, any number divided, there will be 0. 10 divided by 10 become 1. Now see, from this D, the new concept become now T. This one, this is also cancelled now. First I cancel this one. This is new one cancel, this is again new, this is the latest one. Now what to do? This T will be multiplied with now F. F is only used to multiply. Don't do anything on this one, subtraction, anything on. That means now I will multiply F with T, this one. Now minus 2 multiply 2, there is minus 4. Minus 1 multiply 6, it becomes minus 6. 0 multiply 5 becomes 0. 1 multiply 4 becomes 4. Now, what to do? Last concept we have to add. Minus 4 minus 6, it becomes minus 10. And there is 4. Plus minus minus, minus 4 plus 10, there will answer become minus 6. This is the last summation. Now how to prepare the formula? I am not just writing the formula and cram it. No. We have to prepare the formula in our mind. We know that we have to take the last sum, multiplicative sum. That is now minus 6. Sigma, now I take f and t. Multiplication of ft, sigma, that means summation of that number. Divided with each time we divide with sigma f. That is okay. Now what we have subtract? A we subtract, that means I will add with A. That is okay. Now one thing I do more in the sum, that I divide with h here. If I divide, the reciprocal of divide is multiply. That's why I will multiply with h here. Formula is prepared, no need to cram it, no need to learn it. We know that summation of last divided is summation of frequency. Then what do we do there? There we subtract. Reciprocal of subtraction is addition. That's why I add A here. Now I divide with h. Reciprocal of divide is that is multiplication. That means I will multiply h. Now formula is prepared of step deviation. Now the value of A I taken as 25 plus summation of ft is minus 6. Summation of f, that is 10, 15 and 17. Multiply h I taken as h. Now this become minus 60 divided by 17. It become a decimal value. Then add to the 25 minus, there will be some value. That will become the mean, and mean will be same. Please solve these two sums. You can see the mean is same. These are the three methods. First is direct multiply. Then there is assumed mean. We take a and we find the value of mean. Then next is step deviation. We have to find the next value by division. Then these are the three methods of mean.